What's up, guys? Dirtbag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. We are doing another champion spotlight or champion guide. We're going over Umbral Enchantress. Enchantress? We're going over Umbral. So Umbral is one of the top void defense epic champions in the entire game. She is good everywhere. If you get her, congratulations. I got her in a fusion. I wasn't able to do the legendary, but everybody kept saying get her. If you can't do the full thing. So I leveled her up. First I got her, but then I leveled her up and she helped me out in a lot of this game. Now she's really good in specific instances, which we're going to go over. But today we're going to go over obviously the skills, masteries, the artifacts, everything you need to know about her and kind of like what kind of gear you want to get for her for the specific stuff that you're looking for. So first off, she has 3 skills. She is, again, a defense epic champion, demon spawn, but her A1 attacks one enemy, damage increases as current HP decreases. So she actually puts up a unkillable buff on herself with her A3. So as the A3, as she's taking damage going down in HP, she's doing more damage with her A1. So this actually does hit pretty hard in some cases. Her A2 is an AoE. This is really good for the Ice Golem, which I'll show you. Attacks all enemies, has an 80% chance up to 100% chance. She is a void, so she's always going to place it. Placing a block buff debuff for 3 turns based off of defense with the damage. She does hit, again, very hard. If you build her out with some damage specs, she's going to hit really hard. This one is really good. This works in PvP, this works in PvE, this works in Doom Tower, this works literally so many good places. As long as her accuracy is good enough. Attacks all enemies, has a 80% chance of placing a provoke, up to 100% chance of placing provoke for 2 turns. So provoke on 2 turns is amazing in this game. Anytime you get a 1-turn provoke, you have to kind of work around her, make them super fast. She can go slower, like the last person on your team, as long as she's before the ads, and then kind of place the provoke just so that everybody then targets her. But what's great is she puts up an unkillable buff on herself, so everybody's gonna be using her A1 or their A1 to attack her. And most people who have an A1 don't have a like Rosin, where he kind of takes off the skill. I think Rosin's one of the only ones that I know that can strip it, but most of them don't. So basically, she's unkillable. It doesn't matter how much HP she has. She's going to provoke everybody, and they're all going to attack her. It does block cooldowns, so every wave it's going to reset. So let's say you provoke everybody the first wave, the second wave it goes away, but the block cooldown goes on her, and it's going to stay up for I think 5 turns. Yeah, so it stays up on her for 5 turns. So if you have a stripper, like a Bad L or somebody that can cleanse your own buffs, you can actually cleanse this buff so that way she can use her other AoE. So that's the thing. When she starts, she's going to do this automatically. But she does have another AoE, which hits really hard. So if she does this and you have Bad L go, then Bad L can strip it, and then she can actually use her other skill, which is this. But if you just wait, you kill the whole wave. Wave 2, she's able to do this starting off, because it's gonna drop after the first wave. But this is such a good skill. This is so good in PvP as well. If you make her super fast, just being able to provoke the enemy team for 2 turns, they're not going to attack you besides their A1, and you're unkillable. So this is so good in PvP. Now for the masteries, again, a couple different ways to build her. If you wanted to do more damage, obviously go on the offense tree. I wanted her to be tanky and strictly just for PvE and Doom Tower. So we went all the way down to the 50 accuracy. I want her to actually hit and make sure that she's going to hit these provokes. So defense tree, we probably want to get down to either, you don't really care about the turn meter unless like you're in PvP or you're too slow in Doom Tower, which sometimes it happens. But I would definitely go with the counterattack. And then this if anybody else gets stunned. But we also want, this doesn't help with provokes. It only helps with the, so you probably get sniper. So we'd go sniper and this one right here. But the sniper is going to help out you placing the other block cooldown or block damage, block buff on the other team. So that's going to help out. But definitely getting the accuracy up. Looking at the total accuracy that I have on my Umbral, it's 376, which is pretty high for a casual raider. She is 209 speed in Doom Tower. Higher hard mode, you need like 220, 225. So if I'm ever going to get up to the 120 range in hard, I'm probably going to have to increase her speed, so that way she's actually going first. I had to bring in a turn meter booster to make sure that she's placing the provokes before the other team, because sometimes if she's not able to place the provoke, she's not tanky enough for hard Doom Tower to take all the hits and then try and place provoke, especially with other team trying to provoke her. So she does have a total of 41,000 defense, which is pretty good. Not a lot of crit, but she could hit hard if you build up the crit rate. Not a lot of resistance, but the accuracy is what I'm really aiming for because you want her to land the provokes and you want her to land the block buff on the other team. Block debuff. So her things, we have speed, accuracy. I wasn't really caring too much about her HP because she does have an unkillable buff, and I have other people to heal her. So as long as she doesn't die with the unkillable, you can either res her or just heal her back up. But HP, accuracy, speed, with accuracy set, we have defense, HP, but speed. Obviously, you can tell I'm really looking for the defense and speed. We got speed, defense with accuracy and speed, and then obviously speed boost with accuracy. So with this, we went with HP with a really good defense roll. This one was defense, but we want as much accuracy as possible. So whether you go HP or defense, you want accuracy on your neck piece. And obviously with the accuracy with this actually could be higher. This is level 16. I've switched up her gear a couple different times just to put her on like other guys who needed the full 16. She's hitting everybody with 376 accuracy. If this doesn't hit, like if I'm not getting 100% hits, I would level this up to 16 and get 96. So that's another like 30 some accuracy. So we'd be up to 400 accuracy. But I really kept it just because of the speed. That's an extra 18 speed. So that's the gear that we're working with. Again, really good, really good skills, and obviously the Masteries. So let's show her off. Right now, really, really good for the Ice Golem. I'll show you why she's so good. We go down to 20. She's a void. She's going to be good in everything. If we're running, let's run the normal team. Phoenix, that. Bad Elf, where are you? Cool. We're gonna run this team, and I'll show you why she's so good. So she's gonna again hit hard, but she's gonna control the waves. Turn 1, she's gonna put up the provoke, which is on everybody. So everybody gets provoked. They can only do the A1s if they don't die, which they're all gonna die. But in the second turn, notice the block skills on her. That's for 5 turns. Bad Elf can cleanse that, but we don't need to because the whole wave is going to die before. But she does have unkillable. I don't care about the health going down. We have somebody to heal her. And then the second wave, notice that's going to drop. So it's gone for the second wave. Now she's going to put up the block buffs for this wave. It's perfect. Look at that. So everybody has the block buff up. So there's no counter thing that these two front guys do, which your team just dies. Like Rotos literally will kill himself. But now the entire enemy team can't do anything. At least can't from these guys. But that hit for 24,000, I believe. Like again, she does hit hard. Let's see if she goes again. So then there you go. She put up another provoke. So now this turn, she should be able to do the A2 again to put up some block buffs. There you go. So she puts up the block buff on anybody, so these guys can't buff up themselves. But Rotos is just so good for this Ice Golem. But that's kind of why you bring it. Like, if you bring her and literally anybody else, you'll be good. Bring a Reser. We don't have a Reser. I forgot a Reser. But her getting through those 2 waves is so good. And she's like no crit, but she's critting. She's void, so it's gonna help out. Provokes work on the ads, but they're block revive anyway. She's unkillable now, so we can't kill her yet. Poison's help out so much on this boss. Now we see how he works. Umbral, not Umbral. The little guy, Armiger. He's really good for this boss as well. Putting up the block revive on the ads. They got 2-minute run, not bad. She did 539,000, actually more than Phoenix, who's our DPSer. Cool. And then where else? So she's gonna basically be able to carry you through all the dungeons. Dragons. Let's watch her in dragons. I hear that if you have her in two Two of them. I mean, I have two of them. I have leveled up the second one, but Faction Wars 21, getting you all the way to the boss. She's gonna do it. Just be able to control the waves. Doom Tower, she is clutch in Doom Tower. Even hard Doom Tower, like she's controlling the waves so much. You bring in a Bad Ally, you bring in a Prince Kymar with her, being able to reset that cooldown every wave. Amazing. But everybody's got block buffs up right now. Provoke again. And now Dragon. We'll show her off in Doom Tower. Actually, we can't because we have no keys. But trust me, the Doom Tower, she is so good in the Doom Tower. Pair her up with, if you have a Prince Kyber or the other girl that has minus cooldown by 2, if you have a Painkeeper, really helps out with her, being able to reduce the cooldown. That L perfect with her because you're able to strip that buff. Anybody that can strip your own buffs, it works with her. Like that was a really, really good one. She did pretty good damage. So let's see in Doom Tower. So with my hard Doom Tower, we got all the way up to stage, I think it was like 97, 98. We got to stage 98 or 99. One of these two stages I wasn't able to clear because I didn't have the speeds. But she got me all the way up to here just because I ran her, Bad L, and then 2 Prince Kymars. So basically, she would provoke the first wave. Bad L would strip the thing. I'd kill the first wave. Prince Kymar would reset. She'd provoke the second wave. Yada yada yada. Third wave, Prince Kymar would reset, and then she'd provoke the third wave. So being able to provoke all the time. What really pairs good with her is the Knight's Revenant person, rare. It's right here. She has this right here, which decreases the cooldown of all out skills by 2 turns, so she is really good. That's on a 5-turn cooldown. And as well as Painkeeper, which everybody knows. Pairing her with Painkeeper, another rare. Being able to reduce the turn meter skill by 1 turn as well. So this definitely helps out. So let's throw in some PvP. I told you she's really good in PvP. So if we go first, she has 209 speed, so let's see if we can provoke some people. We got that. She's the slowest on my team though, so I'm gonna try not nuke the team. Let's do like single target. Let's try this. And then we'll put it I think she's faster than Brodos. So let's see what she does in auto. Alright, so she's not faster than the other team, but she does provoke everybody. It's 100%. And as long as her accuracy is good enough, now the whole team's provoked. So they're only doing their A1s. But again, rousing can strip it. So if you wanted to get more resistance on her for PvP, definitely I would suggest that. So speed and resistance. Because again, if you're using her for PvP, she's unkillable. So you don't really care so much about HP. You just care about accuracy, resistance, and speed. That's it. There you go. That's exactly what she does. I did have her at like 270 speed when I first got her because I wanted her to go right after my Arbiter. So if we go like, these are all really good teams. We go like this team right here. It would be her and then her like right away. So if she's at like 250, 260 speed, she's always going to go second. Then if she's always going second, you're going to control the team so much. Because then their Arbiter won't actually be able to buff up their team. So now she's faster than their team, but we'll put this up. Now everybody's provoked besides Rosin. So he must be super high resistance, but we'll try to kill this guy and then kill Rosin. Didn't kill Rosin. The only thing that gets around is obviously Roto's skill, and somebody obviously stripping it. But we're good now. She's so good at PvP. Let's try Basher. He's definitely not that. So he's going right after Arbiter. Doesn't matter. That, and then anybody else. Try this. Let's see if we get counterattack killed by Skullcrown. Resisted by the Skullcrown. And we're almost 400 accuracy. Res back up. Still unkillable. Let's see. Might have just, all right, there we go. So still can't do anything because that's up. So we're probably gonna die. And dead. Cool. So that didn't work. But obviously getting encountered by Skullcrown 14 times always sucks. If that's the team. And they're first. Oh, this map, like, yeah, anytime you reset arena, it's either really, really hard or really, really easy. Like teams that you're like, I can destroy this. Look at that. So they're all Legos, one of that. Let's try this Foley. Oh, Foley can't be provoked. It doesn't work on Foley. Let's see. Foley can't be provoked, slap, stun, all that stuff. So if you try that on him, he will counterattack you. Right. So 100% chance with 370 accuracy. So seeing this, I'm probably gonna have to level up the banner to 16. That'll give me over the 400 accuracy. And I wish I could show her off in Doom Tower because I'm gonna show her off later on when hard is open back up. But for now, I'm gonna do all of normal and then get into hard. I'll show you an example of what I'm talking about. So if we go, she's really good for 3v3 because if you have your main team, like your main team and then your second team, like this is my main team. So I have a main team and then I have a really high resistant team. And then like your third team could be a speed lead with her second speed highest and then two DPSers or a debuffer and DPS, so you can do that. So this is what you do in Doom Tower. So if I go into like, let's say dungeons and we do another this run. This is how I'll set it up. So I'll set it up. It'll be leader, her, two Prince Kynars, and then a Reser. So then we bring in her. So this is usually my Doom Tower team. So if we do this, it's just she provokes everybody. We reset, but we also heal, and also they just provide so many poisons. I don't know how it's going to be with Ice Golem, but we'll test it out. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So in wave one, and obviously you do it almost always on manual in Doom Tower part. So wave one, we just do this, buff up, just many poisons possible. We do this, and then really it's just about controlling the waves and just basically taking down the team. We don't have to reset, but I usually reset because in Doom Tower the health is so much, so it's going to take you a while to kill the first wave. But look, if I take this off, now it's gone. So now she can do this again, but we don't need to because it's already provoked. So we might just they're all stunned. We're just going to do some damage. Look at all the poisons. So many poisons. They're still provoked. And the health is just dropping so fast because of all the poisons. And then if you want, obviously, again, we're pretending this is Doom Tower, but wave 2, you're going to be able to provoke again because you reset everybody's cooldowns. So wave 2, we're going to poison, heal up, and then provoke. So then you provoke everybody again on wave 2. And again, with that much accuracy in PvE, really good. Stuns people. Then we just put this on. In Doom Tower, again, I'm just trying to build up as much poison as possible because everybody's provoked. So they're only attacking her. She is unkillable. We have continuous heals, so they're always healing. And then Sile is providing the res as well as more healing. And if I put an accuracy banner on her, right now she has a resistance banner, she's able to stun a lot more. But she's in a stun set. She stuns with her A2, and she's able to stun with her A1 as well. So you know, last wave we probably reset with Prince Cotton again, so she's able to do the provoke again on wave 3. Usually you're not facing a boss in Doom Tower every single wave. It's like the first 10 are just regular waves. So on wave 3, if you have 2 Prince Cottoners or 2 people that reset cooldowns, you're able to provoke every single wave. So again, if you don't have Prince Cottoners, use the other 2 people that I showed you. It works really well with her, even in Doom Tower. Now we're just gonna poison the crap out of the boss. Every time the Prince Cottoners crit, which I think they're 100% crit rate, especially with bad L, they're just always putting up poisons. Let's just say how much his health drops when he goes. Look at that. It dropped like 20% of his HP just with all the poisons. It's a slower run, because again, this is my Doom Tower team, but this epic, really, really good Void Epic is in my hard Doom Tower team. With the gear that you saw, like it's not like crazy gear. It's really just defense and speed. That's all it is. If she happens to die, then obviously you bring her back up. It resets all the cooldowns because if she had the block buff on her, then she doesn't anymore. So fast forward to the end. There you go. So I hear this is pretty good set right now, 40% rotate. So again, going to carry you through almost every single one. She would be able to provoke the spiders if you want the spiders to go in and attack her. Actually, let's try that because I've never tried that before. So instead of Masquerade Monster, if we put her in, provoke all the spiders, he's going to kill the spiders, so that might not be good. We'll try it. Screw it. Who cares? Okay. So if we run this on auto, let's see what happens. If he kills all the spiders, it probably won't work. But if you do this on manual, yes, the spiders die. But at least they attack her, and she won't die because she's gonna kill them. Miscreated Monster, I highly would suggest if you have one. If not, and you're trying to get through the waves, you can run her. Just keep her with just as much speed. Like, don't make her super fast because then she'll overlap and then she'll die like you just saw. But keep her with just as much speed to kind of be like the slowest on your team, but still faster than the spider. Because then you'll be able to provoke everybody and then kind of control a lot more. If she's too fast, she's going to be going faster, like doubling the spider, so then she'll die because her unkillable will fall off. But there you go. It doesn't work on auto. Unless she's slower, which she wasn't slow. Where else? Fire Knight, again, just going to help you get through the waves. Labyrinth, everybody's getting Labyrinth. But really, Ice Goblin should really, really shines. So guys, I really appreciate you clicking on the video. Thanks for let me know what you guys think about her in the comments. You know, are you going to use her? Are you going to build her like this? But yeah, if you haven't subscribed already. There's a ton more videos coming out. We do like 1 and 2 a day. Let me know what you guys want to see next. But I appreciate it. Good luck with everything, and enjoy the rest of your week.